Imagine a life where nothing can shake your peace, where no matter what chaos or negativity surrounds you, you remain calm, unbothered, and deeply positive. How powerful would that be? Today we're diving into 7 transformative Buddhist lessons that will help you cultivate this inner strength and peace. As Buddha said, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. If you're ready to unlock that unshakable calm, stay with me, because this could change your life forever. 1. Breathe to anchor your mind before stress overwhelms you. In Buddhism, breathing is seen as one of the most powerful tools to help you stay calm and centered. When life feels overwhelming or stress starts to build up, the first thing you can do is pause and take a slow, deep breath. This simple act of breathing helps bring your focus back to the present moment, pulling you away from stressful thoughts and emotions. By paying attention to your breath, you're not just calming your body, but also your mind. When you feel stressed, your mind races, and it's easy to react emotionally, often in ways you might regret later. But by taking a few deep breaths, you give yourself the space to slow down and think clearly. You can respond thoughtfully to whatever is happening, rather than just reacting on impulse. Breathing becomes a tool to take back control of your emotions. As the Buddhist teacher said, breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. This means that every breath you take can bring relaxation and even a sense of peace or joy. So the next time you feel stress rising, remember to stop and breathe. It's a small step that makes a big difference in how you handle stressful situations. 2. Reframe negative thoughts into positive ones. Negative thoughts are something we all experience, but in Buddhism, it's taught that how we handle these thoughts is what matters most. When you find yourself overwhelmed by negativity, instead of letting those thoughts take over, you can learn to shift your mindset. This is called reframing. It means looking at a difficult situation from a different, more positive perspective. For example, if something goes wrong, instead of thinking, this is terrible, try asking yourself, what can I learn from this? Or, how can I grow from this experience? By doing this, you train your mind to find the opportunity hidden within every challenge. This practice of reframing doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect, but rather understanding that every situation has the potential to teach you something valuable. As Buddha wisely said, we are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. This means that your mind is like a garden. If you plant positive, hopeful thoughts, you'll grow a life full of positivity and peace. But if you let negative thoughts take root, they can spread and cloud your mind, making it hard to see the good in anything. The next time a negative thought pops up, try to pause, recognize it, and then gently guide your mind to look for something positive. Over time, this practice can transform how you see the world, helping you stay calm and optimistic, no matter what comes your way. 3. Detach emotionally or be controlled by chaos. Life is full of chaos, whether it's challenges at work, personal struggles, or conflicts with others. If we let every little thing affect us emotionally, it can feel like we're constantly being pulled in all directions, losing our sense of peace. That's why Buddhism teaches the importance of emotional detachment. Emotional detachment doesn't mean becoming cold or indifferent. Instead, it means learning to observe your emotions without being controlled by them. When something stressful happens, It's easy to get swept up in frustration, anger, or sadness. But when you practice emotional detachment, you take a step back and simply notice those feelings instead of letting them control you. This allows you to remain calm and centered, even when everything around you is chaotic. By detaching emotionally, you are able to make decisions with a clear mind rather than reacting impulsively. Think of it this way. If your emotions are like waves, emotional detachment helps you stay anchored rather than being tossed around by every wave that comes your way. You observe the wave, acknowledge it, but you don't let it sweep you off your feet. Buddha said, "Attachment is the root of suffering." When we cling too tightly to emotions, we suffer because we become overly involved in them. But by learning to let go of that attachment, we can free ourselves from the emotional roller coaster and maintain inner peace. The next time you feel a strong emotion, take a deep breath and remind yourself to simply observe the feeling. Ask yourself, is this emotion serving me or is it controlling me? This small practice can help you remain calm and keep chaos from taking over your life. 4. Reframe challenges or let them crush you. Life is full of challenges, but how we choose to view them makes all the difference. In Buddhism, we are taught to reframe challenges, to see them not as burdens, but as opportunities for growth. The truth is, difficulties are a natural part of life, and trying to avoid them only creates more suffering. Instead, by changing how you think about your challenges, you can transform obstacles into stepping stones. Think about it this way. A challenge is like a heavy rock. If you carry it on your back and view it as a burden, it will weigh you down and crush your spirit. But if you choose to see that rock as something you can use to strengthen yourself, it becomes an opportunity to grow stronger and more resilient. Buddha said, in the confrontation between the stream and the rock, the stream always wins. Not through strength, but by perseverance. This means that, like water, you can flow around or over challenges with persistence instead of letting them block your path. It's not about fighting against life's difficulties, but finding a way to move through them gracefully. Whenever you face a challenge, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or, how can this help me grow? This simple shift in mindset turns difficulties into teachers, helping you stay calm and positive even in tough times. Without this perspective, challenges will feel overwhelming and can easily crush your spirit. Remember, growth often comes from the toughest moments. By reframing challenges, you can approach them with a sense of purpose and strength, rather than fear and frustration. Let go of what you can't control, or it will drain your energy. One of the core teachings in Buddhism is learning to let go of what is beyond your control. So much of our stress and suffering comes from trying to control things that we simply can't. Whether it's other people's opinions, unexpected life events, or the outcome of a situation, when we try to control the uncontrollable, we waste our energy and create inner turmoil. Buddhism teaches that real peace comes from accepting what is and focusing only on what we can change. Imagine you're trying to hold on tightly to sand in your hand. The harder you grip, the more the sand slips through your fingers. In the same way, the more you try to control things you can't, the more stressed, anxious, and frustrated you become. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means recognizing where your energy can make a difference and where it can't. Buddha said, "Let go of what's gone. Be grateful for what remains, and look forward to what is coming. This means we must release our attachment to the past, the things we wish we could change, but can't. When we let go of what we cannot control, we free ourselves from mental and emotional exhaustion. Here's how you can start practicing this in everyday life. Think of something that's been stressing you out. Maybe it's an argument with a friend, a problem at work, or even something as small as bad traffic. Ask yourself, can I change this situation? If the answer is no, then it's time to let it go. This doesn't mean ignoring the problem. It means choosing not to let it drain your energy. Instead, focus on what you can control, like how you respond to the situation. One powerful way to practice letting go is through mindfulness meditation. During meditation, we often observe our thoughts without getting attached to them. Thoughts may come and go, but we don't need to cling to them or let them dominate our emotions. This same principle applies to life. Observe what's happening, and if it's beyond your control, acknowledge it and let it pass. Another helpful mindset shift is to focus on acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean you approve of or enjoy a difficult situation. It means you acknowledge reality as it is. When we resist reality, when we keep wishing things were different, we create suffering for ourselves. But when we accept things as they are, we create the space to find peace, even in difficult circumstances. There's a great deal of freedom in letting go. It allows you to channel your energy into areas where you can actually make a difference, like improving yourself, helping others, and making positive changes in your life. Holding on to things beyond your control is like carrying around unnecessary baggage, and letting go lightens your load. In the end, letting go is about trust, trusting that life will unfold as it's meant to, and that you have the strength to handle whatever comes your way. As Buddha also taught, the root of suffering is attachment. By releasing your attachment to controlling everything, you break free from the mental chains that hold you down. So next time you feel overwhelmed, stressed, or frustrated, take a deep breath and remind yourself, I can't control everything, and that's okay. Let go of what you can't change and focus on where your power truly lies. 6. Cultivate gratitude, or drown in negativity. Gratitude is one of the most powerful antidotes to negativity, and it plays a central role in Buddhist teachings. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to focus on what's going wrong, what we don't have, or how life isn't meeting our expectations. When we let these thoughts take over, we can easily spiral into negativity, which drains our happiness, motivation, and inner peace. But when we shift our mindset towards gratitude, everything changes. We begin to see the beauty and abundance in our lives, no matter how small. In Buddhism, gratitude is not just about feeling thankful for the obvious blessings, like good health, a loving family, or financial stability. It's about appreciating every moment, every challenge, and every experience, good or bad. This is because every situation offers something to be grateful for, even if it's just the lesson it teaches us. Buddha said, "Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little." This reminds us that there is always something to be thankful for, no matter how small. Maybe today wasn't perfect, but perhaps it brought you a moment of clarity, a lesson learned, or even just a quiet moment of peace. Gratitude can help you focus on these positive aspects no matter how small. And that shift can make a huge difference in your outlook. Gratitude is a way of transforming how you view the world. Instead of focusing on what's lacking, you train your mind to recognize abundance. The more you focus on what you have, the more you realize how much you've been overlooking. Even in difficult times, gratitude helps you stay grounded and find joy in the present moment. Here's why this practice is so powerful. When you focus on the negative, you give it more power. The more you dwell on what's wrong, the bigger those problems seem to become. Negativity breeds more negativity, creating a cycle that's hard to break free from. On the other hand, gratitude shifts your focus toward the positive, allowing you to break free from this cycle. When you train your mind to see the good, you bring more positive energy into your life. One practical way to cultivate gratitude is to keep a gratitude journal. Every day, take a few minutes to write down 3 things you're grateful for. These don't have to be big things. They could be as simple as enjoying a warm cup of tea, having a comfortable bed to sleep in, or receiving a smile from a stranger. Over time, this practice helps shift your focus from what's lacking to what's present in your life. Another powerful practice is to express gratitude through words or small actions. Thank the people in your life for the ways they support and love you. Show appreciation for the world around you by taking a moment to admire the beauty of nature or the comfort of your home. Buddhism teaches that gratitude should not only be an inner feeling, but something you share with others. When you express your gratitude, you not only improve your own sense of well-being, but you also spread positivity to those around you. But what about difficult times? How do you practice gratitude when everything seems to be going wrong? This is where the real challenge begins, but it is also where gratitude becomes most powerful. Buddhism encourages us to find value even in our struggles. Every hardship carries a lesson, and every challenge helps us grow. For example, if you are going through a difficult time at work, you might feel overwhelmed and frustrated. But instead of letting that negativity consume you, try to find something to be grateful for, such as the chance to build resilience, patience, or problem-solving skills. It is also helpful to remember that life is impermanent. Nothing lasts forever, including the challenges you are facing. By cultivating gratitude in the present moment, you can appreciate the good that exists now, without worrying too much about the future or regretting the past. This practice helps you stay calm and positive, even when life feels difficult. Gratitude has the power to change your entire perspective. It helps you stop taking things for granted and start appreciating the richness of life. It is about seeing life as a gift, filled with small moments of beauty, kindness, and opportunity. In Buddhism, the practice of gratitude is deeply connected to mindfulness. When you practice mindfulness, you become more aware of the small moments in life that are often overlooked, but bring genuine happiness and peace. It could be the warmth of the sun on your face, the soothing sound of rainfall, or a simple act of kindness from a friend. Mindfulness helps you notice and appreciate these moments, naturally opening the door to gratitude. When gratitude becomes a part of your daily life, negativity loses much of its power over you. The people around you also play a powerful role in shaping your thoughts, emotions, and overall well-being. Buddhist teachings remind us to be mindful of the company we keep, because the energy of those around us can either encourage our growth or hold us back. If you want to maintain a calm, positive, and peaceful mind, it is important to spend time with people who bring encouragement, support, and positivity into your life, while limiting the influence of those who constantly create negativity. Most of us have encountered people who leave us feeling emotionally exhausted, those who constantly complain, focus on problems, spread negativity, or engage in harmful behavior. These negative influences can affect your emotions, drain your mental energy, and gradually weaken your confidence and self-worth. Buddhist wisdom teaches that protecting your inner peace requires healthy boundaries and encourages us to consciously choose relationships with people who inspire us, support our growth, and bring out the best in us. As the Buddha taught, an insincere and harmful friend is more dangerous than a wild beast, because while a wild animal may harm your body, a bad friend can harm your mind. This teaching highlights an important truth. Harmful relationships can affect us in ways that go far beyond physical harm. They can deeply impact our mental and emotional well-being. Negative people often fill our minds with doubt, stress, and negativity, leaving us feeling drained, anxious, and sometimes even questioning our own value. If we are not mindful, their influence can slowly begin to shape the way we think, feel, and behave. However, surrounding yourself with positive energy is not only about avoiding harmful influences. It is also about intentionally seeking out people who bring wisdom, encouragement, and positivity into your life. These are the individuals who inspire you to grow, help you maintain a hopeful perspective, and stand beside you during life's challenges. They celebrate your successes, support you through setbacks, and genuinely want the best for you. Buddhist teachings remind us that connecting with this kind of positive energy helps us remain peaceful, focused, and aligned with our true nature. One of the most important practices in Buddhism is mindfulness, the ability to be fully present and aware of your experiences, surroundings, and relationships. Through mindfulness, you become more aware of how different people and situations affect your energy and state of mind. After spending time with someone, take a moment to check in with yourself. Do you feel uplifted, inspired, and at peace? Or do you feel exhausted, discouraged, and emotionally drained? Paying attention to these feelings can help you better understand which influences are supporting your well-being and which ones may be disrupting your inner peace. At the same time, remember that dealing with negative influences does not always mean cutting people out of your life completely. In many situations, that may not be realistic, especially when the individuals involved are family members, co-workers, or longtime friends. What you can do, however, is establish healthy boundaries that protect your emotional well-being. These boundaries may involve limiting the amount of time you spend with certain people, steering away from negative conversations, or simply refusing to let their negativity dictate your emotions and state of mind. One powerful way to maintain these boundaries is through emotional detachment, a principle deeply rooted in Buddhist teachings. Emotional detachment does not mean becoming cold or uncaring. Instead, it means caring for others without allowing their emotions, behavior, or negativity to disturb your inner peace. When someone behaves in a toxic or negative way, try to observe their actions without becoming emotionally caught up in them. Rather than reacting immediately or absorbing their negativity, Simply acknowledge it, remain calm, and allow it to pass without carrying it with you. While setting boundaries with negative influences is important, it is equally important to invest your time and energy in relationships that bring positivity into your life. Spend more time with people who encourage you, inspire personal growth, and help you become the best version of yourself. These people are like sunlight, bringing warmth, clarity, and positive energy into your life, even during difficult times. When you surround yourself with this kind of positive energy, it becomes much easier to remain calm, balanced, and optimistic, even when life becomes challenging. In Buddhism, there is a beautiful concept known as Kalyanamitta, which refers to spiritual friends or wise companions. These are the people who walk beside you on the path of personal growth and wisdom. They encourage you to stay focused on what truly matters, remind you of your values, and offer support when you face difficulties. Building relationships like these is an important part of creating a peaceful and fulfilling life. In many ways, spiritual friends help guide you toward inner peace, just as a trusted mentor helps guide you through personal growth and self-discovery. Their presence can make the journey easier by providing encouragement, insight, and strength when you need it most. Another important aspect of surrounding yourself with positive energy is being mindful of the environments where you spend your time. Just as negative people can affect your well-being, unhealthy environments can also influence your thoughts, emotions, and overall outlook on life. This could be a stressful workplace, a cluttered living space, or even the digital content and online communities you engage with every day. Each of these environments has the power to shape your mindset and emotional state. Buddhist teachings encourage us to create surroundings that promote peace, balance, and mindfulness. Take small steps to create a more supportive environment. Clear unnecessary clutter, spend time in nature whenever possible, and choose books, content, and media that inspire and uplift you rather than leave you feeling drained or overwhelmed. Finally, remember that you are also a source of energy for the people around you. Just as others influence your emotional environment, you influence theirs. We all share the responsibility of bringing kindness, positivity, and understanding into our relationships and communities. As the saying goes, be the energy you want to receive. When you cultivate positive energy within yourself through mindfulness, gratitude, and kindness, you naturally attract people who reflect those same qualities. Positive energy has a powerful way of spreading from one person to another. By sharing it with others, you not only protect your own inner peace, but also create a positive impact that touches the lives of those around you. Surrounding yourself with positive energy is about more than simply avoiding negative influences. It is also about intentionally building relationships that support your growth, encourage your well-being, and bring meaning to your life. These connections nourish your mind, strengthen your spirit, and help you stay grounded during life's challenges. Take time to establish healthy boundaries with people who consistently bring negativity into your life. At the same time, invest in meaningful relationships with those who inspire you, encourage your growth, and bring out the best in you. Be mindful of the environments you choose to enter and the influences you allow into your daily life. By making these choices with awareness and intention, you create a life filled with greater peace, positivity, and emotional balance. Over time, this positive energy becomes the foundation for a calmer mind, stronger relationships, and a deeper sense of inner fulfillment.